I'm Jody. This is PiYo Fusion, and this is a leg work section of our workout. I trust that you have warmed up already, whether you've done one of my warm-ups that's posted on our YouTube site, or you've done something else to warm up, because we're going to focus get right into this leg work. So I want you prepared for that. It's also great if you did the power flow section. That will really get you warmed up as well, and then you can do this one. So here we go, if you're ready with me. We're going to some squats and lunges and things like that coming your way. Yay. Shaping and toning the legs. So we're going to start with our feet about hip width, and we're going to do some squats. Just down and up. I want you to find that really good squat position. I'm going to turn side so you can see. Stick your butt back, keep your knees over your ankles, keep your head up and your chest open. Okay, that's your squat. Now we're going to add a right rear leg lift. Okay, so squat just the right leg, heel stays like up towards the ceiling when you lift back. Keep the leg straight. So we're focusing more on those glutes, getting that rear leg lift. You can go whatever pace you want. If you find that I'm going a little faster and you're not feeling it, then you can slow it down. It's okay. But if you can keep a little bit of a faster pace, then you're going to keep your heart rate up a little bit more and burn more calories. And get a little more work in for your legs. Oh, here's my dog. He likes to appear in my videos sometimes. Let's go one more. All right, so we're going to focus on the same right leg. We're going to go with a side leg lift and then a cross. Point the toe out, flex the foot and cross. So balance involved, standing on that left leg. I want you to feel that inner thigh squeeze across and your outer thigh when you lift out. So inner and outer thigh exercise and balance. Keep the leg low as you cross and try to just squeeze across that middle line. Feel the inner thigh work. If you're just like swinging or your leg is just kind of hanging limp, then you're not doing as much as if you really focus on flexing the foot and squeezing across. We're doing this, we're taking our time to do this, we might as well get as much as we can out of it. Woohoo! All right, oh, this ankle, oh, okay. I'm gonna have you start by slowly lifting one knee and then the other. This one we're alternating, palms are together. You're gonna take your hands to your outer hip. We're working our way up to this one. And now, I'm just splitting my hands, reaching one forward, and just reaching that other one to the hip. We can play with our arm movement in different ways on this one. The idea, though, is that you're turning the shoulders and kind of twisting into that knee that's lifting forward. So if your hand movement isn't exactly like mine, that's okay. But get the knees up high and get that twist. Okay, so we're going to do these with the other leg. So we start with the squat and the rear leg lift. So this time your left leg is going back. I am always going to challenge your balance with these PiYo classes. It's so important to keep that balance and develop the muscle strength to have that balance in your body. So if you're feeling wobbly, and that's okay, you will gain the balance. Just keep trying. Keep doing these workouts, it'll come. You can repeat these workouts over and over, and that's what I hope. I post one a week, and I hope that you go back to that YouTube site and kind of mix them up, find the ones you like, repeat them. Or maybe find the ones that are most challenging and repeat them, because those are the ones that maybe you need the most. Come on, you're sitting into that deep squat. Your legs are nice and warm. Toning the backside. One more. Feels like enough on that side. So we move on to our leg lift and then cross. So this one, find your balance, maybe move a little slower so that you're flowing real smoothly, lift and cross. So point the toe out, flex that heel across. Breathe as you're focused on your balance. Don't lose track of your breath. Breathing through your nose if you can. In and out. This one, the more you slow it down, the harder you might actually find it on your balance. So you're welcome to slow it down. Oh, that's all I can do on that side. So let's start those knee lifts. Palms together. You're going to start with, same as before, take it to that hip. Same hip as your knee that lifts forward. Again, we're going to just split the hands, reaching one forward and the other to the hip. So it's your opposite arm and knee shooting forward. Twist the shoulders, turn them to the side. Feel your obliques working as you really turn. Ready to move to the next segment. All right, so we are going to go down to the floor in the next segment. I'm going to face side. That might be good if you face side with me as well. And we're going to go into the plank position. Okay, so watch my position. Notice wrists under the shoulders. This nice straight line from my shoulders to my heels. If you can't keep this position and you're either sagging down or you're lifted up with the hips, then lower the knees to the floor and have that plank on your knees, okay? I'm gonna actually start on my toes and challenge you to start that way, but it's okay if you're already on your knees. Take your right leg, and I want you to bring it in and across like a mountain climber. Extend it out, and then bring it to that right outer shoulder and extend it out. So this is really hard on your toes, because you're a one-legged plank. So it's totally fine if you've already decided to be on your knee, and do the same thing. I'm going to kind of switch back and forth to remind you either way is good. Really extend your leg out long behind you. And continue alternating in and across and then outer shoulder. And if you're not sweating with me yet, holy cow, you're going to be if you're doing this with me. We're working everything here. I won't even try to name the muscles that are engaged right now to make this happen. Last one. Good. Knees are on the floor. Quick child's pose. Oh, yes. Stretch the arms forward. Okay, we're going to keep the heart rate up. We're going to keep moving. So I want you to move so that your hand, your knee, and your leg are in line. So you're facing me, and this is your right leg. That's straight. And then straighten that right arm out. See that nice straight line? And now we kind of tilt, and now we have that, we're parallel to the floor with that arm and leg. As we crunch the knee and elbow and extend out. Find that length in your body, really reach through that arm and leg. But crunch, extend, keep going. I'm showing you some really challenging exercises. Do as many as you can. Again, work your way up to it. Keep trying them. Develop that strength, that toned body that allows you to do these things. All right, so hand comes to hip. You're still in this position, pointing your toe, little pulsing leg lifts. Yes, I know you feel it in your outer thigh already because you've had that leg up already. Little pulses. Breathe. Okay, one little stretch as we bring our knees together and we push through that right hip and we reach off to the left. That's going to stretch right there and it's going to feel wonderful. All right, moving on to the next thing. Facing side again, this time hands and knees, so the knees are right under the hips. We're going to do that bird dog position, extend that right leg and your left arm. Good, nice straight line. Now you bring it in, tap the knee, and extend long again. So now that you know what we're doing, I want you to look down in front of your hands, the floor, so you can keep your neck long, just like your spine, and that arm and leg as they reach out. They don't need to arch up at all, just extend the leg out and your arm forward. If you're feeling unstable, make sure that your right wrist is right underneath your shoulder. If it's in a different place, you're going to feel really awkward. And same thing with your left knee, right under your hip. Find that little adjustment where you're stable and can stay. Again, come back to breathing through your nose and thinking about that. As you're feeling your lower back, your hamstrings, all sorts of things working. 2 more. That's wonderful. Quick child's pose. Oh, settle back into it, hips to heels. Yes, we did all of that one-sided, so turn around with me. We start with the hardest one. So if you can be in plank, great. Again, you can drop to the knees, and you can do this is the one where we come in like a mountain climber, extend the leg long, and then to your outer shoulder and extend the leg long. So if this other knee's on the floor, that's okay. But it's not quite right under your knee, it's back, so you start in plank like this. So left leg, in and extend, out and extend. So eventually you can work your way up to doing this in full plank. You don't feel so strong. But it takes work, it takes practice. This is one of those exercises I do almost every day. And I don't have to do it, it's part of my routine. When I'm in my living room, sit on the floor to watch TV, I think of these exercises that help make me stronger. I just start doing them. Does that make me rude? So you see I dropped my knee, and that's fine. All right, enough of that one. So we're turning to face me on your side. And we're going to find that length in the arm and leg. Situate yourself so you're good and balanced. And we crunch in and extend out long. Kind of pause when you extend long and make sure you're out as far as you can be. Reaching. So this one's not about speed at all. But really crunching in, extending out. So you're feeling that side of your body working. And just when you think, oh my gosh, my leg is shot, we're going to keep it up and we're going to pulse. Breathe through your nose. Smile. It truly helps. Point your toes. Stay long. Stay strong. And a stretch. Knees together. Sit it into that hip. So push your hip off to the side. Reach across. Not quite through this series, but almost. So face this way with me. Hands and knees. This is the one where you want good alignment. With your knees under your hips and wrists under your shoulders. And once you've got that, extend that left leg straight behind you. Opposite arm. So your right arm straight. We tap lightly, extend long. This series is all about length. Building those muscles strong around the spine. Developing strength in those legs and even a little in your shoulder here and reaching forward. focus on this one, probably more than anything. As you get off the floor, come on up with me. One more series, working on the legs, sumo squat. So get those legs rolled wide, toes and knees turned out. Stack the hands with your elbows wide. So just try this sumo squat with me, where we're bending the knees, sitting back a little bit, getting deep into that squat because our inner thighs are nice and warm. They're ready for it. Okay, so we're going to do this 3 count squat. 3, 2, 1, lift a leg. 3, 2, 1. So your knee is aiming up at your shoulder. Keep going. Again, you can go your own pace, but try to get that little 3 count pulse. When you're low, come up, get the knee high. One more. This isn't all. So one more great exercise. A curtsy squat I have for you. So you're taking your right leg, kind of back it across behind you, and you're going to keep all your weight in the left leg. So the left leg is actually the one working here. And going to bend into that and then tap in. I want you to just try to tap your right toe behind and in without putting your body weight on it. So really your left thigh is challenged to do all the work. If that's not working, you can step back into a regular lunge. The curtsy squat is more difficult. And once again, more challenging on your balance. 3, 2, and 1. Sumo squat. Let's finish this. 3 count pulse, knee up, and this one we're alternating. Finish strong with me. This one's almost over. So we're going to do this, and then we'll do our curtsy squat on the other side. And that'll wrap up our leg work section. So all my leg work sections are a little bit different. All of them are going to involve some kind of squat and lunge though. Along with floor work, other things. I like to show you a variety. Maybe you'll find some exercise that you haven't done before that you really love. That's what I hope. And you take something away from it. So many different exercises we can do. They're all beneficial. They're all great. We have so many muscles to shape and tone. Last one of these. Curtsy squat. See, I'm out of breath. So your right leg's working this time. Remember, toe back, squat into it, tap in. Again, regular lunge, great option. It's still your front leg that has more of your body weight in it that is working harder. So your quad, the front of this thigh here. Whenever you're lunging, you're bending that back knee towards the floor. Let's go 3 more. We'll feel even. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Legs are toast. I recommend doing some stretching. You might go back and find one of my YouTube stretch videos or just do it on your own. Awesome job.